K-pop through the years. The 1950s. Korean pop and idol culture may seem like a recent emergence, but it's nothing new. The genre started with the Kim sisters in the 1950s. The Kim sisters were a Korean-born pop music trio who spoke no English but achieved fame in the US by performing soulful renditions of American pop songs completely phonetically. Like the K-pop stars of today, the Kim sisters were extraordinarily talented and impeccably styled. During the Korean War, they dazzled GIs with their performances, and once the Kim sisters arrived stateside, they appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show 22 times. The Kim sisters were the first Korean singers to have a song appear on the Billboard chart, and because of their strides, they are considered the first South Korean music group to achieve success in the US. The Kim sisters became icons of Korean culture and laid the groundwork for today's K-pop superstars. The 1970s. Political activism is an important through line in K-pop. Most recently, BTS spoke out against the rise in anti-Asian hate crimes in the US. And it's become commonplace for K-pop fans in America to hijack and completely derail racist trending topics. In addition to the poppiness of the music, the themes in the lyrics range from anti-bullying to social consciousness. A lot of this focus on activism can be attributed to folk rock singer and composer Kim Min-ki. In the 1970s, he wrote the brief but sorrowful song Morning Dew. The song would go on to be the anthem of the youth pro-democracy movement during a time of political strife. Kim Min-ki often used his music as activism, and eventually, his albums were banned because of it. The 1990s. Taiji and Boys is the first band that resembles the K-pop music and mega fandom we have today. Taiji revolutionized Korean pop music by merging it with popular American music. They coupled the new brand of music with hip-hop choreography, and K-pop was born. Taiji and Boys were the first ever K-pop group. First generation K-pop. Once the K-pop stardom recipe was discovered, the first generation of K-pop stars was ushered in. Hot is considered to be the first true K-pop idol group because the group was highly manufactured and made up of trained pop stars. They released the song Candy in 1997, and it would become a bubblegum pop hit in Korea. Other first-generation bands to know about are Sex Kiss, a boy band that debuted in 1997, SES, a girl group formed in 1997, and Fin KL, formed by DSP Media in 1998. Second generation. God stands for Groove Overdose, debuted in 1999, leading into the second generation of K-pop. God, following the same blueprint, became one of the most popular boy bands of the early 2000s in South Korea. They were followed by TVXQ, a pop duo who debuted in 2003, Super Junior in 2005, and Big Bang arrived on the scene in 2006, as did FT Island in 2007. Third generation. The K-pop groups who are dominating the charts today are the third generation. BTS, EXO, 17, and Blackpink have taken over the music world with no signs of stopping. The mainstream success of third-generation K-pop in the US is unique because traditionally America exports culture but has been reluctant to import it. To say it bluntly, entertainment in the US is dominated by a white-centric monoculture. With a few notable exceptions like Destiny's Child, Menudo, and New Edition, the vast majority of successful and industry-backed groups have been white. The third generation of K-pop was able to crack the American mainstream in large part due to social media. The social media boom has made it so niche culture can be shared globally. TikTok and Instagram are more than sharing sites, they're different avenues to entry. They're platforms that, when used correctly, can launch someone into stardom. The music industry loves a group of young people that can sing, dance, and appeal to consumers between the ages of 13 to 18. K-pop is the British invasion for Gen Z, but dialed up past 11. Not only are K-pop idols covering magazines and selling merch, but they are extraordinarily talented, perfectly styled, socially conscious, and capable of generating enormous engagement on social media. The allure of pop music and boy/girl bands has been irresistible for decades. Every generation gets a coterie of pop stars to fawn over, but for the first time in America, they are not white, they are Korean. Fourth generation K-pop. The most viral generation of today is sweeping the maximum benefits from the efforts of artists from previous generations. The most popular groups today include Stray Kids, ATEEZ, G, Idol, TXT, ITZY, ENHYPEN, aespa, IV, LE SSERAFIM, and New Jeans. What took years to achieve success in the yesteryears, many fourth-generation groups were capable of achieving in a matter of a few months. Despite the negative impacts to the touring and live performance industry due to the 2020 pandemic, K-pop groups unexpectedly continued to achieve multitudes of success, and the attractiveness of K-pop heightened. Many songs started topping global charts, raking in millions of views on YouTube within hours, and multiple albums were surpassing 1 million in pre-order sales. This forced companies to up their game in a bid to outdo others. Companies began investing millions of dollars to deliver top-class music, with escalated focus on choreography, music video production, and fashion. Although choreography only improved with each passing generation, this generation excelled with innovation, speed, and difficulty levels. There has been an increased focus on creating easy hooks for building viral social media challenges. The production quality of music videos is at its finest, with each video outdoing the previous ones. This generation has explored darker and bolder concepts, sci-fi and self-love, a theme that's been exploited to its fullest. The fourth generation has also seen the birth of virtual or AI idols like Maeve. Both fashion and makeup have been the most experimental to date. It's theatrical and screams luxury brands from top to bottom. However, that hasn't stopped many looks from becoming a trend internationally. Outfits these days either focus on the individual personality of the artist or the concept and are less about being coordinated between members.